Does that look like you guys?
Not too much. Honestly, that's more my thing. Whenever we're doing something, even like on the field, we got to go cover somebody or a blitz or something. It's like rock, paper, scissors it out, but keep it easy. Say it again.
Your go-to is rock.
Come on now. You see, like, I can't say nothing.
So Jalen Hurts has been criticized this season just for not being able sometimes to put up consistent yardage. That wasn't an issue for him, obviously, last week. What stands out to you about how he's playing right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think over the whole season, yeah, you can say his stats weren't that great, but I think he was still a really good quarterback, you know. The supporting cast he has as far as O-line, running backs, receivers around him allows him to play more freely, and I think over these past few games he's really been able to trust his guys out there, you know, trusting his feet, scrambling, and also just trusting his arm and trusting his receivers.
Steve's unafraid to bring defensive backs on the blitz. What's that feeling like when 22 gets the call to go in and go do it?
I love it. I always tell people I have the biggest smile on my face when I'm blitzing. Like, that's my dead giveaway if you line up against me. Like, I have the biggest smile on my face. So I think it just goes back to Coach Spags just trusting us. You know what I mean? When you blitz, there's some holes in the defense. Some guys may be put in awkward situations. So whenever he sends a blitz with the game on the line, you know, he trusts the back end and trusts the people blitzing.
Trent, you're part of the 2022 draft class that's nothing but winning Super Bowls. You know, how much do you and George and Brian and Leo and all those guys that came in together? How much you guys sometimes think to yourself like, yeah, this is all we know is winning? And what did you learn about the culture beforehand that made you guys carry it through to know that all you know is winning Super Bowl?
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, we don't really talk about it that much. You know, I think since it's still early on in our careers, just the day-to-day grind, just like that fight to just keep getting better and keep proving yourself is still like the main thing to us. I think last Sunday, the AFC Championship game was like the first time we all really like just took a moment with each other and hugged each other and just was like, wow, like this is an amazing moment. And then you walked right back in the locker room and you can just see the focus in guys' eyes and just understand that there's still so much stuff to prove. But it's been special to be a part of a group like this, coming in as rookies. I think the vets, the leaders, kind of just set the standard and the stage. You know, we came in after they lost the Cincinnati Bengals, and the emotion about it, the energy about going back and understanding how much it meant to them to lose it was huge, and that kind of just set the basis for us moving forward.
Once you got the fourth down play call and saw how Buffalo was lining up, what was your confidence level that it was going to work out the way it did?
Honestly, whenever Coach Spags calls a blitz, I'm usually pretty confident. You know, I think especially late in the games, he does it very well where you never know what side the blitz is coming. You know, guys may say, yeah, you know, they're going to blitz, but you don't know which way it's coming. And I heard the O-lineman actually check the protection the other way, and right after that, I was like, we got him. So when I blitzed, I mean, Jay Reed was in front of me, George was in front of me, so I was just like, you know what, let me just back up. Like, I don't even blitz no more. Y'all already got him, and, yeah, it was just a good feeling.
Trent, obviously the Eagles' two primary receivers are built quite different.
Yeah.
What's the challenge of preparing for both of those guys simultaneously?
Yeah, I mean, A.J. Brown is your big physical receiver who can really make all the catches. You know, he does the dirty work. Definitely a deep shot guy that Jalen trusts. So you got to be physical, you got to be on your P's and Q's, and you got to know what routes he likes. And then you got DeVonta Smith, who, you know, is dynamic, who can stretch the field, who's fast, who won the Heisman in college. So a lot of respect to both those dudes. And I think the defensive back room just understands the challenge that we're presented with.
Couple more.
How much are you looking forward to face A.J. Brown after the first Super Bowl?
Yeah. I remember walking off that field with mixed emotions, you know, as a whole defense. We were really excited that we won, but we still thought we didn't play our best game in that last Super Bowl. So going into this Super Bowl, there's definitely a challenge that we have to uphold, you know, and going out there and having a better showing, but also just the energy and the level of focus that we have to have. You know, we know the challenge that's in front of us. We know they're going to be their A game. You know, they lost to us last time, so, you know, they have a chip on their shoulder, and we just got to be ready to go in there and work.
Trent, I know you said you don't really talk about it with your draft class, but you got to have buddies from back in Washington that maybe in the league or even high school guys. And they ever give you a call and be like, what the hell, man? Like, you know.
Yeah. No, I've had my fair share of people looking at me and just being like, you know, how are you in this? How are you in this moment? Like, how does it feel? All these things, and usually it's like when I'm working out, so I'm just like, it is what it is, and kind of ignore them. But Yeah, just trying to talk to people at Washington, talk to people around the league. Like you can't really put into words like how it feels to be a back-to-back champion or how it feels to go back to another Super Bowl. I always just tell them just watch on Sunday, and after the game, I can give you a little more details about what it's like.
Last one. Anyone? Great. Thanks.